One of my favorite designers slash cheapy lines out there is the Salvatore Ferragamo Acqua Essenziale line. No secret about my love for Acqua Essenziale Blue, but in this video, I'm going to be giving you my full thoughts on Acqua Essenziale Colonia, often referred to on my channel but never gone into complete detail. And I brought along my buddy Mike from the Fragrance Wardrobe to tell you all about it. So stay tuned.
Hey guys, I am Michael from the Fragrance Wardrobe. I want to give Ross a big thank you for thinking of me to do this little tag team review. So really cool idea, really cool concept. I'm a big fan. Really awesome that he thought of me. All right, so the fragrance I chose for us to tag team this review on is going to be from the house of Salvatore Ferragamo. It came out in 2015. It is Acqua Essenziale Colonia. Right there. So Ross is a big fan of the Essenziale Blue, super great fragrance. This one is going to be like the summer citrus aromatic bomb that's going to play perfect once we really get into like July, August, those super dog day hot days of summer. This one has a really striking resemblance to a very old school, very niche citrus fragrance that was actually worn by some of the biggest Hollywood stars back in the golden era of Hollywood, guys like Cary Grant. And the resemblance is to this one, Acqua di Parma Colonia. This one came out in like 1916, I believe, and yeah, it caught fire during the golden age of Hollywood. A lot of the movie stars were wearing this one, and Salvatore Ferragamo pretty much did the same thing, and I think modernized it a little bit and upped the performance just a tad. So in this one, you're going to have bergamot. It's going to blast you with bergamot right from the opening. You'll have some orange blossom in there as well. I think there's a little bit of ambroxan that I don't think Colonia, the Acqua di Parma Colonia had yet because, well, it was like 1916, right? And what you're going to get with it, very aromatic citrus, very sharp, very bitter citrus. Show you guys the atomizer. Yeah, sharp, bitter, aromatic citrus. That's what you're getting. Very refreshing. Now, the citrus that you have in here, it's not going to be a, it's not really going to be like a run-of-the-mill citrus, if that makes sense. You're getting something that smells like a high-quality Italian citrus. So Italy, I think Sicily, those areas, that's like the prime area to pull your bergamot from. And I have a feeling that's where the bergamot that is in this came from, because it smells exactly like an Italian bergamot. It smells so good and so natural. This one, you'll also get a touch of that orange blossom sweetness, but still yet citrusy in the dry down. So it's not just a solid bergamot, like solid bergamot fragrance, I guess. Really nice scent. Gonna play perfect in the summertime. I even wear it out of the shower. You can wear it mowing the lawn. You can wear it going out. I mean, anything high heat, this is going to play very nicely, and it's going to be very refreshing. Not going to turn people off with this one because, well, people like citrus. Everybody likes a good citrus, so you're not going to turn people off with it. The price point on it, super solid. You're looking at like $20 to $25 from discounters. Go check out Kingdom Fragrances first. He always has the lowest prices. Also check out Fragrance Net, Fragrance X. Find the lowest price. You can get it for pretty cheap. You can even find them at rack stores. So again, Acqua Essenziale Colonia. Smell like Acqua di Parma Colonia, which means you smell like Cary Grant. Win-win. All right, guys, I appreciate you checking out the video. Big thank you to Ross for including me on this double tag team review. Been a lot of fun, and check out my channel. All right, guys, thanks again to Ross, and I'll catch you guys with the next video or in Ross's comments.
Very well said, Mike. I totally agree with everything you had to say about it, man. To be honest with you, for me, again, that opening, super bright, juicy bergamot because of the watery notes with the bergamot. Very, very fresh and green. I find once it starts to calm down that clary sage really starts to come to the forefront with a little touch of vetiver. Some fresh grassy green type of vetiver. So you get a real strong fresh green appeal as it starts to dry. You get a blast of it with the bergamot. The watery notes, don't get me wrong, but it starts to really take the fragrance over. Not some mind-blowing performer, but in that first hour it's pretty well pronounced. It's very aromatic and airy. It really gets out there. People will smell you pretty easily. You can go a little bit more on the heavy side with this one because it's not too overwhelming, but you might not realize how big of a scent cloud you have going. So test it out. Maybe 3 sprays is good for you, maybe 8 sprays is good for you. Subject to change on everybody. I do in that, 6-7 spray range seems to work for me. I get in that realm of 5 hours of longevity, right in that average range. Nothing spectacular, but nothing super weak either. You can find these really cheap at discounters, around 17 bucks for a 50 ml like this. When you find them at the rack stores online, $21, $22, $23 range for a 50 ml. 25 to 30 range depending on where you find it for a 100 ml. Absolutely worth owning. I haven't tried Acqua di Parma Colonia to compare side by side myself, but from what I understand, it's quite similar. Man, it's just such a lovely smell. One of the better cheapies out there, especially if you like that Italian cologne style of fragrance, that bitter bergamot, citrus, clean vetiver scent. That's what this is. Lovely cheapie. It's great. Not for everybody, obviously. Has kind of a old school Italian smell to it, like I was saying a moment ago, but definitely a lovely cheapie. I'm telling you, you can really do a lot of things with this fragrance, especially in the warmer weather. Great work scent, great casual, kicking it, getting lunch, getting brunch, running errands, shopping, whatever. This can do a little bit of everything for you, mainly in the hot weather. This is definitely geared for the summer. It's a great cheapie in my opinion. Acqua Essenziale Colonia from Salvatore Ferragamo. Well, once again, thank you so much for jumping on the channel and doing this review with me, Mike. Make sure you subscribe to the Fragrance Wardrobe. Of course, I'll have Mike's channel linked down below. Go check out some of his content. Definitely a really great guy. Makes some really great videos. Has a great outlook and great opinion on a lot of fragrances. That's what I like about Mike, and that's why I wanted to have him on here to talk about this fragrance with you guys. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on Acqua Essenziale Colonia and you give it a spray now, you might end up thanking us later. Have a good one, guys.